Now, once more, return your attention to the breath.
Airport, yeah?
Terminal 3?
Do you work in that place?
Smithereens, yeah.
The sat-nav showing an accident coming up. Do you mind if I follow an alternate route it's showing me?
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Berberian Film Club with us.
and Alfred Hitcher. I'm a bit concerned because whilst I feel as a man who's getting a bit older and I'm losing my hair, I'm maturing, I don't want to end up looking like that hairline. So
well, let's pray that doesn't happen.
Well, it sort of happened, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, you know, it's okay. You're Armenian. I think is
well, all
just
Armenians
gonna
bald.
Mostly.
Hair on their body and no hair on
I
their
don't
head.
understand that. Anyway, guys, today we are going to be discussing episode 2 of Black Mirror series 5, and this is called Smithereens, and it's directed by James Hawes.
And starring
Andrew Scott, who is most famous from Sherlock. I don't know if any of you have seen it.
He's an amazing actor, top actor.
Huge actor, and yeah,
very versatile. He's got some hugely different roles, and when we're doing our research, because it's important that people understand that we do research before we come and sit here and make this recording. We don't just turn up and say any old thing, as might look like. But we discovered actually he played in Saving Private Ryan. Does anyone know that? Where did he play? And does anyone seen him in that? No.
I don't think anyone has.
He's a soldier.
I didn't know.
He's a soldier. So
soldier on the beach, to be specific.
Yeah,
but anyway, you know, we all start somewhere. So, and now he's in Black Mirror. So
amazing.
He is doing really well. I think this was a really, really good episode.
It's my favourite episode.
Definitely my favourite as well. I don't like to really rank them all because they are so different and they have completely different ways of filming and everything about. This is why I like Black Mirror so much. They're all so different. And they all have a similar topic.
But what's our synopsis for this one? What is happening?
So, do you want to explain about...
Well, yeah, okay, so as Nush was just saying, they're all about technology. This is probably the most believable, realistic one. This,
it was more realistic.
This felt like it was of today. The technology was of the world of today.
We have everything that was in this technology-wise. It wasn't like there was some crazy... machine or the VR thing wasn't there. It was all... Exactly.
And to give an overview of the storyline, and obviously these are reviews of the show, so obviously if you've not seen it, go and watch it first before listening to this. But essentially, you get a guy who's obviously got some issue because he's hanging out of an office, which is like a Facebook type company office, to pick up people, and then he decides one day to kidnap one of the people.
And we didn't know really at this... Oh, I had no idea of what the motive was for this. I mean, I could see...
What was your presumption, though?
I genuinely thought he's just going to rob him for money.
No, really?
At this point, well, I wasn't sure. I knew...
Because he kept asking, are you working for the company?
Yeah, but at the same time, I thought maybe because it's like a really rich company, because you know how the woman before...
Yeah.
But also, why didn't he kidnap her?
I think he didn't feel it was right. He felt awkward about that.
Oh, because she wasn't part of the company. No, she didn't work for the company. She
just
was
worked
like, I wish
office.
they've got like a whole thing in there. Anyway,
That's right.
he takes this poor guy and takes a kid, literally a kid, but he doesn't know this. He thinks that he's probably quite hurt because he looks well dressed. He's in a suit. And he just kidnaps the guy and
then he demands, basically, to speak to the company. So that's the basic premise of it.
Yeah.
You see a guy, he looks a bit odd, he's been hanging out of an office, he picks up this guy who finds out is working for them, so he thinks it's a good target, although, obviously, unbeknownst to him, he's not. And then he gets to the point where he's chased by the police and ends up in a field.
Yeah.
And then really that's where it starts, because that's where he wants to connect to the company and discuss it. And you're not sure. I mean, I thought... this was something that he's been hard done by.
There was something that was... I couldn't tell... I mean, I knew this guy wasn't professional as a criminal. And because you could see that. Because there was a lot of comedy behind this part. Especially when he, finds out that he's an intern.
Yeah.
It was really funny when he was just like, dick, dick, everyone's going dick, 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 dick.
I did wonder why he's holding on to the phone on speaker for 3 hours. I was thinking, is in your have you not got an Apple phone? The battery's going to run out in 5 minutes, mate. You couldn't do that on an Apple. It must have been a Samsung or something.
Probably.
Can we get a free Samsung?
Yeah, please sponsor us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I then it got really interesting, but I didn't know if it was going to go down the comedy route or the serious route.
Yeah.
And it almost had a nice mix because, you know, you had the part where, like, the English police are complete useless, and you got the Americans.
No, the Americans not even the police. The
It wasn't
American
even the
corporate
police.
business. But they were making a statement on that, weren't they?
They were making a statement that we need to buckle up as a country because it was.
No,
I felt very
no,
connected to it.
Our police were at least
think-
normal. The American corporation has looked in every guy's details.
Yeah, but-
that was a point. It was like, what the hell are they doing?
But to
finding
be
out?
fair, they got the job done more than the English ones. They were just standing there. They couldn't do anything.
Yeah, but they got
They
the
were
job done.
pointless.
However, they looked quite ugly doing it.
They did, but I kind of was laughing at it because I was like, this just shows the difference.
Okay.
It's one end to the other.
Okay,
But
so
anyway,
our main... I mean, I don't know how much you want to give away in these. How much you want
it's
to
fine. We can talk about however you want.
Okay, well, no, because I was going to say, because eventually he connects to the boss.
Yeah.
The main guy.
Who's having
the
a
owner of
silent
the company.
retreat.
So we're thinking up to this point, he's been hard done by. He needs to talk to the boss guy. He's got a kidnapping. And actually, everything, without giving the whole end away, it's all reversed. However, the character that plays is almost like a Jesus character who's like
Yeah.
the guru who runs the Facebook type
yeah,
thing.
he's
I think he was too much. He looked.
Did you
He
think?
looked like he should be wearing Hessian and walking through the desert. You
But
know.
I think they were trying to show how everyone in that industry is quite like...
To me, that was weak.
Okay, well...
Weak.
Yeah, but there wasn't a lot of weak parts in this.
It was
and
brilliant.
he's-
No, don't get me wrong. It's great. It's great. It was good.
so good, and I really sympathised with him
Hmm.
towards the... Like, you could see he's not a criminal. He has his records are completely clean. Like, he had gone to the point, he was so low that he resulted to... I don't even know why he wanted to talk to him, though. I still don't really get that part.
It was a little bit overplayed.
That part was like, I wish there was more of a reason, and like, I felt like there wasn't much of an outcome. It was a bit anticlimactic.
Your mind may wander.
Jesus! Everywhere you look, people are hooked on the things!
Simply watch it go.
Chain smoking!
Calmly and without judgment.
Was that the door?
Yeah, that was. 1 second. And I guess has arrived again.
I've arrived.
What did you think of episode 2, Smithereens?
Oh, that's the best one.
Yeah.
And my main reason, because it's got Andrew Scott in it, I love Andrew Scott. I'll watch anything with Andrew Scott. Again, a bit of weak writing for me. So predictable, typical hostage situation. You know what's going to happen. Car crash is going to happen. Reminded me of Al Pacino's Dog Day Afternoon. Very similar storyline. Nice guy, takes a hostage, and it goes downhill. But Andrew Scott's acting just carried it off.
He's
I
so
think
good in it, isn't he?
every emotion he can convey, every emotion.
He
I
doesn't
really
even talk
enjoy-
that much, but he says a lot just by his acting. I thought, like, you know what I mean? There wasn't a lot that he said that. I mean, like, you could just tell it from his, you know, his body language what he's feeling. I thought.
I thought it's great. The message was basically don't use social media, don't use the phone while you're driving. So, which is sensible advice. But for Black Mirror, it was a bit flat.
What would you give it out of 10?
7, just because Andrew Scott is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's bring Dad back.
Okay, so let's cut to the chase. What
Yeah.
do you think of it?
So, well, I think this is my favourite episode so far of Black Mirror.
What would you give
Which is
it?
quite a statement, but I think I would give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, you're still higher than me. See,
Yeah.
I was going to say 8.5. There is, you know.
Okay, maybe I do 8.5
We
too.
don't have to agree with me.
No, but it's just because I'm thinking about the flaws of the end, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's the only
There are
problem
bits
I
in
have.
it. It was pretty good.
It was really good. Like,
Entertaining.
and
Yeah.
and the filmography as well.
But I was having a discussion with a friend who didn't like any of them, and she was being a bit
Really?
snobby, to be honest.
She's probably
And if
jealous.
she's watching
Sorry.
this, if she's watching this, I think you need to tone down the snobby level when you watch films. However, when I framed these films as light entertainment, not Roma, then it was accepting to like it. She was accepting the fact I should like it. That's a weird thing, isn't it? So where do we position all of these things? If you're looking at these things as a Sunday night watch which is going to keep you intrigued, on edge, and be interested in the outcome, I think it's a damn good film.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
but
it.
as I said before, it's beautiful to watch too, and like it almost had that like crime esque feel.
It could have come. Elements of it could have
Yeah.
come. There was a reason I was holding this,
Yeah.
not just for the hairstyle
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But
I almost
yeah.
didn't know I was watching Black Mirror, which I kind of liked. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, it wasn't a typical because of the technology thing. Yes, it was about an app. Again, it was more about an app and social media. How you can get connected so quickly. Like, you could see literally in 2 seconds she was all the way in California. She knew all the information. Like, it almost scared me in that sense, but I thought it was so relatable that I didn't think this was like Black Mirror, which I think was a good thing.
Okay, verdict. You need to
Yeah,
verdict.
okay.
Verdict.
Yeah,
Verdict.
so 8.5. I think that
Yeah.
it was really good. There was not many flaws, and yeah, I
Watch
really
it.
liked
I would say if you're going to watch one of them, this is the one to watch.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, what did you guys think? If you've seen it, just let us know in the comment section below, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.